We live, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to fan channel, whatever it's called. I don't even know what this channel is called. I can't lie, bro. They keep
Matteus is
changing.
on the beers.
Right,
True
true.
City Fan TV.
Right, there you
Keep
go.
subscribe.
Girls knows it. Do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
people, we are live.
How are we?
We
Yeah,
are live
yeah,
for
yeah.
the crushing
We
Brits.
we are back. Savio's back. Eh? Where are the Savage Slanders? Now I'm only messing. Welcome back, everyone. This is a match reaction stream.
Everyone's on the beers. Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna just react to the game tonight, which was quite good. We're gonna hear the views from the panel. Thanks for joining us, Kel and AK45. His name now is AK45. It's good enough. He's not been playing really, but yeah, whatever. But yeah,
I'll be
we just
substitute. Don't worry.
He will. Don't worry.
yeah. We're just gonna be really reacting to the match and to hear your thoughts, what you guys think about the game, and any outstanding performances, and just the overall view of the game, really. Because I think there's quite a lot talking points. Quite most of them are good. Um, and we also gonna be heading over to Sunday because I think the Sunday is the bigger fixture. Obviously, we had to win tonight to be a step closer to qualify for the next stage and just avoid any extra match next year as well. But yeah, we want to also hear your thoughts, the thoughts of you guys in the comments. Let us know what you guys think and whatnot. Yes, Martin. How are we, man? I'll send you the stream. I'll send you the link very soon if you want to jump
Martin.
on.
Don't worry, Martin. I am coming on your channel after this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm ditching you for. I'm ditching you for Martin.
Nah, it's calm. It's calm. But yeah, I think
it's the first time he's invited me on the American panel. I have to represent for my country.
Yeah. I think overall, I like the game. I think tonight was a very, very good performance, and in all departments really. I think the defense, the lineup. I think they were a bit concerned with the lineup. There was a bit of meltdown and on social media, which is it's pretty much standard. Do you know what I mean? We always have but the meltdown was just saying about Doku and Savio starting over Marmoush and Cherky and whatnot. But fair play to them, fair play to them too. I think they were really, really good today. They were aggressive.
Speak on Phil Foden, you hater.
And I think again, Pep proved everyone wrong because if you look back at Villarreal lineup, everyone was having a meltdown with Rico Lewis and Bernard in midfield, and it worked. That we played pretty well, and tonight as well, he just said and I think it was a very good performance. I enjoyed the game. The atmosphere was all right. To be fair, it was quite good. Dortmund fans were just all over it really in the first half. But yeah, I think it was just get the job done really. And the performance was really good, and I think everyone now after tonight's match, everyone is kind of look forward to the Liverpool game on Sunday. Everyone is a bit very, very optimistic. I think Donnarumma played really well. He was very commanding in goal. I think the partnership between Josko Vardio and Stones was really good. They look really good together. Obviously, DS came on in the second half just to see out the game. But O'Reilly was really good defensively. On the final third, he could have done a bit better in a couple of moments. It was just a bit decision making that lacked in there. But I think overall he played well. Nunes, my guy. Yeah. Salute, my guy. Take a shot. Yeah.
You take a shot. I'm working.
Never doubted him. Gafu Nunes. And Nico Gonzalez. Funes. Oh my God. That guy, yeah, is unreal, man. Yeah. He was Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He was quality. He was unreal. Reinders, I think he played well. He kept the ball moving. He was very good defensively, even in his duels tonight. I reckon. I think with the problem with Reinders just start fighting the ball in the final third, but it takes time. He will get it in there. Foden, he was on another planet today. Phil Foden, he was
Oh, he was. He was.
Foden is
definitely.
average
Two
according
goals.
to you,
Two
and
goals.
according to Judge Mo, Phil Foden is one of the guys.
Well, I've been given a lot of stick, but which is justified. But tonight he justified why he earned 250 million, 250K a week. He was really good. He was everywhere. He was dictating the game. He dropped deep to get the ball moving. On the final third, he was always looking for the wide players to spread the ball. And I think he was man of the match. I'm not sure
It
whether he
was.
got man
Yeah,
of the
Foden
match.
got man of the
Was
match.
it? Yeah, fair enough.
Easy.
Yeah, Savio and Doku as well. They were really good. I think tonight we had quite a lot of space to play. I think Dortmund was kind of like just pressing us. Even the way Foden was standing with the ball without anyone pressuring him, he was quite mad. Do you know what I mean? Like he was just had a lot of spaces. And Erling Haaland, same again. Do you know what I mean? Best striker in the world. But yeah, overall, I think the subs came and just to see out the game. Bernardo, I think Diaz came on as well, didn't it? And
Yeah, just to give Stones a breather.
there was someone else that came on. Who was it? Cherky. There you
Marmoush
go.
came on. Turkey
Yeah,
came on.
Yeah,
First Champions League goal for Turkey in his career.
Is
So,
it?
Yeah, first time ever. I think he played like one or two,
Oh,
like
no,
one
no, no.
season
He
against
right. He was at
when he was
he
at
was
Lyon. I think he
was
played.
in,
I think he was on Lyon when we played them, but I don't think he played in. I think he was like 16, so I don't think he played in games. But I don't remember.
He wasn't. He was playing Europa League last season, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't
He
think they've
was
been to the
against Man
Champions League
United. He
since that
scored.
tie against us that I have
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
to
yeah.
remove from my memory.
But again, one thing I like Turkey is, and Pep is being, and
Zorro.
Pep gets a lot of criticism by the media. I think when Che came on, Pep Guardiola kind of just told him, just play football. Che could just have the freedom to do whatever he wants. He was like left, right, in the middle. He was dropping deep as well, and it felt like, do you know what I mean? Just shut down all the noises that Pep doesn't give freedom to the players, and Czech is adamant to that. He was just everywhere tonight. But yeah, I think overall it was a very good performance. Some nice display, some good patterns of play. The pressing was good. The defense, I think it was just when we conceded, we were like, oh, we kind of we were looking we were looking forward to to get the clean sheet because we haven't had one in quite a while. But it was just it was just a really sloppy defense really in that free kick. But I can't really blame them too much on that. I think it would listen. Dortmund is a good team. Do you know what I mean? We all knew they would cause us problem, but at the end of the day, we got what we wanted, which is a performance and a very good result. So we move on to Sunday, innit? So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. Obviously, I want to hear from you as well. Kel, what do you reckon?
That was a lot of fun to watch, man. I had a great time. We had a really fun time on the watch along.
Yeah.
And it's just the team is purring right now. Phil Foden, what a performance, man. You got a little Foden agenda. You calling him average?
What are you on about?
Foden was anything but average today. Like he took that game and that was his game, man. He was like you said, he was spraying the ball everywhere. He was dictating the tempo, the pace, everything. And he scored 2 bangers. Just absolutely great performance. And I got to shout out Erling Haaland too. That was a great, even though he only scored 1 goal. That was a great game from Erling Haaland. Everything is hold up play. Everything is just getting better. Like he is turning into such a good player. Like he's not just scoring goals. He's doing other stuff too. He's really helping us out.
Remember that cross that he put for Nico Riley?
Yeah. I thought Nico had a chance to score too. Like we could have been up by a bunch of we could have been up by 4 at halftime at least because Kobel had to make 2 pretty good saves. So Nico missed one, and I think I think Haaland hit one at Kobel as well, but he also got his goal. But just a really enjoyable performance. Just Doku and Savinho. I thought Savinho was good. A lot of people are, it seems like this guy can't do anything. He could have the most spectacular game, and our fan base is still going to come for him. But I'm going to give him credit. I thought he had a good game. And Nico Gonzalez, what else is there to say? I don't even know what this bozo moment was that Zorro was talking about, but I got to give Nico Gonzalez a lot of credit, man. He just continues to deliver, and he's stepping up, man. Like I love to see it. I wanted him to play last season because I knew he was capable of this.
Yeah.
That's why I was just crying about it all last season, because I just knew he was better than what we were playing. And, he's finally showing it now. So good for him. And I hope Rodri's okay. I'm dying. Every game that I watch Nico G, I am dying to see Nico G and Rodri next to each other. Absolutely. That we could win the Champions League with that.
No. Wait. Hold on. Just slow it down there. Just let's take game by game.
Well, also, I mean, that's with Erling Haaland cooking. That's with Donnarumma being great. That's also with Vardiol and Diaz being great. Like, that's just a component of it. But the two of them together, it's like the Kava Rodri at the end of the four-peat season. It's that, but better, because Nico Gonzalez is better. So I think it could cook, man. It could cook. Let's hope Rodri gets better. And I really want to see these two play together. Nico Gonzalez has become one of our most important players, whether we want to admit it or not. And I'm just very proud of him for stepping up and learning the lessons he needed to learn, even if it was a slow, tedious journey. And he deserves a lot of credit for that.
What you saying before you touch onto the game, Martin? Where was everyone on your end?
Atmosphere was shit. I don't know what you were watching, saying the atmosphere was decent. It was crap.
Nah, I think it was all right in the first half.
It's crap. Was Dortmund the only ones who made the atmosphere?
I think it was. Listen, I think compared to all the games, I think tonight was all right.
Did you go, Matteus, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you went? Okay.
Crap. Even people who I'm in a group with on
your end was crap. I mean, it was quite a lot empty. I feel like people just had enough of it.
Yeah, the South Stand level 3 was empty. People just
didn't see it. I couldn't.
We don't ever fill out Champions League nights.
I need to get to Manchester. I really need.
But we don't fill Champions League nights. It's a night for the I won't say it because it'll go down wrong.
For the wine and cheese crowd.
It's a night for the day. I mean, even they want all these hospitality. The hospitality sections were empty. Is that what they want? Listen, that's what they want.
Bolin Bell was there's quite a lot of empty seats in the hospitality.
I give up with it. It was empty everywhere. South Stand was empty in the corporate area as well. Wasn't great. It was just, it is what it is. People are too busy having the 5-course dinners.
Or they can't afford to go because the ticket prices are so high.
No, it's not the prices. I don't think it's the prices, to be honest. I think it's just
there's a disconnect at the minute. There's a disconnect between the club and the fans.
I feel like the fans are not feeling appreciated by the club with the whole changes and whatnot.
A lot of fans have gone. A lot of fans have already walked away. They've already left. They'll always love City, but I don't think they feel welcomed in the stadium anymore. Yeah, it is what it is. And I know, and I get the light shows and the fireworks are great for everyone, but even the Dortmund fans were booing that, and it wasn't great.
Dortmund fans were just on it. Like
They're crazy.
Even who the hell wants a mouthful of smoke before you go into a game? What's that about?
Nah.
Do me a favor.
They're nuts.
No, it was a really good performance. I'm over the moon with it. I can't fault anyone today. Thought they were all excellent. Thought they were really good against a very good team that has not lost a game in the Champions League and scored 4 in every one. They've lost 1 game in the Bundesliga, 3rd in the league. I'm happy with that tonight. I thought it was quite a dominant performance. You said it, Foden ran the show from start. Absolutely ran it. People who keep saying sell him, get in the bin. Like I said, form's temporary, class is permanent. People got to remember that. Thought Doku, Savinho were excellent. Savinho was running at his man tonight, which was great to see. And he was beating his man as well. Their guy was shit scared every time Savinho went near him. He didn't want to get anywhere near him. And the thing is, like the Nunes, people saying, I don't know what Bozo moment Nunes. The trouble is, when you are looking for something, you'll find it. When you are desperate to find it, you'll go and you'll find it and you'll make a decision out of it. And it is what it is. But I don't think anyone played bad tonight. I thought it was a very good, comfortable performance. Yeah, we had a dodgy 15 minutes stop. Bernardo came on, steadied the ship again. I think Bernardo's very good in that role.
That's a perfect role for him.
Cherky, great goal. It was a great game. You know, O'Reilly, you know. Well, by the way, I was going to ask, was he off balance, Matteus, when he had that shot in the first half? Because it was O'Reilly that won it.
No.
Was he off balance when he hit the keeper?
No, I think it was just timing. I think it was just the timing.
Because we thought he was off balance and he leant back a bit and just sort of snapped at it.
It was just timing. Even the cross, he kind of hesitated, you know, because I don't think he trusted that Haaland would have put.
Well, I thought Haaland put it behind him and he was sort of reaching back for it.
The cross was literally on his feet. All he had to do, you know, when Haaland just put a cross, he just stretched himself.
He just had to put it either side and he put it straight at him.
Stretch himself, the ball is in. It was, and we were like, bro. That was... See, the thing is, you know, with Nunes, I was watching Nunes. There's something that Nunes, like, sometimes when he make a bad pass or make an error, he always tries to rectify it straight away. You know what I mean? Yeah. And listen, he's still learning from that in that position. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think he'd done anything wrong tonight.
And it's good. We've got squad depth now. We've got absolute squad depth.
Yeah. You look at the bench,
changes. Well, we can go. For me, I think we can go deep in every camp now because we're not, as long as we can keep them fit. And I think that was the thing. I've always said. I think our squad's one of the strongest in this league for depth-wise and what we've got. But when you can swap things around and make changes like we can, and you've got the quality of Matteus, Cherky on the bench, and you've not even got Rodri in your matchday squad. I mean,
you know one thing that I also noticed today is that I think what Matteus was saying, we look really tired in this. Do you know when Dortmund was having the ball quite a lot in the second half? Everyone around us were like, "Oh, we look really tired now. What was the purpose of having a day off?" And I was like, I don't think we look tired. I think we're just managing the game. Sometimes
we were 3-0 up. I think we just got foot off the gas a bit at 3-0.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes the opposition will have the ball. You just have to manage the game. Do you know what I mean? And especially at this time of the season where you want to get back into shape, but you also want to avoid any silly injuries. Do you know what I mean? And we were 3-0 up. And I think when
Dortmund are a good team, Matteus. Dortmund are a very good team.
When they scored,
we're always going to have some of it.
When they scored, I think Dortmund had a couple of chances. They were putting some crosses in, and a lad behind us was like, "Oh, don't tell me it's going to be Feyenoord all over again." And I was like, "Nah, not really. The mentality is there, and I feel like
you're not going to get rid of that. That is stuck in from last season. People
and Donnarumma was coming out and claiming the ball, and it was just coming at the back line, and I was like, I don't see it from Feyenoord. It's completely different. He had to bring on Gundo and Simpson Pusey against Feyenoord. He's bringing on.
Yeah, you look at the subs that we're making tonight compared to that Feyenoord game. Jesus. We're bringing on Simpson Pusey and McAtee and that for the bloody Feyenoord game.
The PTSD from last season is still...
That will never go until we win a league or we win a major trophy again. That ain't going to go away.
Yeah,
that will not go away.
And people are like, oh, defend it better. But like, no, they're a good team, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I've realised you're never going to get rid of that. It's stuck there. People, we had one bad season. Say bad, finished bloody third and got to an FA Cup final. 99% of teams
standards, wasn't it?
Yeah, to our standards, it was a poor season. But I'll take one poor season in 10. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, things have changed now. If you can't see things, people forget we've won 6 out of the last 7. We've won 3 on the bounce in all comps. We're scoring goals everywhere now. It isn't just Haaland FC anymore. We're now putting the ball in the net from most people. People are now getting into dangerous areas. People are confident. And that's all you need. I keep saying, when we are together as a fan group and when we are together as players, we are the best. We are the best. It's when we do this splinter shit and we all attack everyone and the players are down and everyone's booing, it just doesn't work. And it is what it is. But tonight, no, I'm over the moon with it. I thought it was one of the best performances of the season against a very difficult team. It is what it is. And now we roll on to Sunday.
That was a full 90 again. That's 2 in a row.
Nice. AK, what are you saying, bro? You good?
Oh, yeah.
I think AK is feeling really good right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good for one,
Yeah.
Liverpool. Liverpool.
Have that thing in your hand.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah. That's going to be a hard game.
Talking absolute. Yeah.
That's going to be a hard game.
When that's enough words. Look at Turkey tonight. He was saucing that. He was saucing that midfield.
Yeah. So I've got to go. I'm going live.
Nah. Cheers, man.
Big up.
Yeah. Thank you. Go on, like AK.
Oh yeah. First and foremost, yeah. Zora was asking, "What team am I smoking?" Yeah, I'm smoking. We beat the Germans back.
The Germans. Now go on.
Next.
What'd you make of him? What'd you make of the performance? Like, what was the outstanding performance that you had on?
Well, I watched the highlights just now. All I got to say is, I think Phil Foden was outstanding today. He absolutely hooked that entire defense. And Erling Haaland proved once again that why he is Europe's elite striker. 2 goals.
He was quite good in his overall play. Do you know what I mean? Even when he had the ball, he kind of was dropping deep. He was Remember when he had that chance where I think it was, I can't remember who he laid the ball to, and I think he was taking the man. I think it was Savio, but Savio found himself offside. But it was great work from Haaland, and Savio was offside, but the way he struck the ball, it was way too high up. But I think Erling Haaland, like his overall game is changing, man, and he's becoming like a complete striker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this season, Matteus, he's become a complete different animal. Right now, how many goals has Erling Haaland scored till now? In Europe and in the Premier, I think 23 goals in 17 games.
I don't even know, to be honest, my mate. I think he's got one today, so he's probably I think he's 28 now. So he's listen, as long as I think the most important thing today was the fact that other players like Foden, they managed to get into the score sheet as well. And not just Foden, but if you look at the overall game, the fact that Nico Riley was getting to goal scoring position is a good thing.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. And Savio also, he was getting to those position where he could have the shot or put a decent cross in. And Doku himself as well. And even Cherky came on, scored the goal. So I think it was kind of it was good to see that other players are stepping up other than Haaland, because let's face it, Haaland's not going to be scoring goals every single game. There'll be games where he's going to be nullified on the pitch. So we kind of need other players to step up. And I feel like the way Cherky is coming into this team, pose, he's going to be a massive help. He can score goals, he can assist. He pretty much like a Kevin De Bruyne in a way. Obviously, I'm not saying he is Kevin De Bruyne, but he's pretty much like Kevin De Bruyne in terms of
More like a homecoming, Matteus. You feel, yeah.
yeah, more like in terms of scoring and providing assists. So like be free on that football pitch. Um, but yeah, I think that it's looking solid, and big credit to Nunes and O'Reilly. And then Nunes been getting a lot of slate from he's been slandered by a lot of City fans, haven't it? And he's been a massive in that back four.
He's been
Even
massive this season.
his recovery pace, he's fast, he's
He's
quick.
fast.
Yeah, his
Yeah, he's
recovery pace.
pacey.
His recovery pace has been a massive difference, especially like because he's playing in the side next to Ruben Diaz, who is not a pacey player, but he's a very good defender, and he's helping out he's helping Diaz quite a lot. Tonight he was playing next to Stones, who he's not fast either, but he was helping them quite a lot. And you've got Nick O'Reilly, who's also fast and strong, physical, tall, playing next to Josh Covardio, which is yeah, man. I think we if you look at like when I went to this game, I was like, I would not change the back line. Obviously, he made one change into Ruben Diaz, but he kept. If we include Donnarumma, he kept 4 out of the 5. He only took Diaz and he brought in John Stones. Whereas in other games, he was having a different partnership, Stones and Ake, then Rico Lewis in there, then Vardy as a left back. Now he realized that in order to build a solid back line, I need to build a chemistry between the players. So I can rotate the back line, but I'll make rather than make 4 changes, I'll make 1 or 2. Do you know what I mean? And he did that.
Yeah.
So he went to with John Stones, but kept Vardy, Nunes, and O'Reilly. Then in a half, I think in the second half, he took O'Reilly and brought Nori in there. But obviously Diaz came on. So
Whoops.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So
Click on
I
the
think
wrong thing.
I
Sorry,
think I
guys.
think I think it so yeah, I think having a set up back line is kind of helped this team, and he helps Donnarumma as well, doesn't it? So if you look at
Oh
his
yeah,
Donnarumma
Matteus.
in possession, he was kind of he knew where the players are. He was distribute the ball really well, and people were like, oh, why are we buying Donnarumma? What does he do with his feet, brother? What does he do with his hand? He makes saves. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to be a massive difference to this team, man. I like Donnarumma.
Oh yeah, and you know what, Matteus? Today, Donnarumma again was decent.
Mm.
Donnarumma was good today. I feel. He made some crucial saves for the whole 90 minutes. Apart from that goal that he conceded, which
Nah,
obviously,
he was vexed, yeah, because he
yeah,
told he was screaming, he was literally screaming at the back line because that was a poor defending, like literally, yeah, that was a poor defending, yeah, because no one was pressing the guy who crossed the ball, and literally the ball got crossed and no one literally had. I think people were not asked to actually throw themselves into that ball to try to block it. So he was pissed, and listen. That's the type of goalkeeper that we have. He's a winner. He won for his country, and he won for any club that he played for. Do you know what I mean? And you can see the body language. The guy is a winner. He's a serial winner.
he's a winner.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because we spent 8 years with T-Rex in goal, who although he won a lot of trophies for us, he won a lot of trophy for us, but I've never rated the guy anyway. But that's a different conversation. All right, let's go there. Let's read a few comments. Zoro, next season he will break into top 5. Who is that?
I I think that's I think he's talking about Erling Haaland.
Eh, top 5 what?
Top five. I think he's talking about top five all-time goal scorers.
Right. Foden was different grave. I own it. I own him an apology.
Now Amar's apologizing, yeah? Now he's apologizing.
Nah. Omar, do you know what? Yeah, let's just chill, because obviously we've seen this hot performance from Foden. I think what we need from him is consistency. Do you know what I mean? We know he's capable of doing that. We just need a bit more consistency. That's all. Top 9 Champions League squad of all times. Oh right, okay, all right, I get you. Who are in
Oh
that
yeah,
top 5? I think
Matteus.
Ronaldo is first, isn't it? Ronaldo and
Yeah,
Messi.
he is. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Erling Haaland,
Matteus. I
definitely.
was about to say. Sorry, Matteus. I want to say this. Donnarumma. I'm telling you, we actually bagged one of the best goalkeepers in the world. We actually did, and Turkey. What a bargain he is, mate. He is assisting. He's scoring, and how much you got him for? Yeah. We got him for 35 M's. 35 M's, and look what he's doing on the pitch. Sublime.
Yeah. I hear you. The only player in top 10 to average 1 goal per game. Nah, he's a beast, man. He's a proper guy. He's a proper striker. Yeah,
Yeah, but the
yeah,
light
to be honest,
show, yeah.
I don't really care about the light show, to be honest, mate. I see I'm on to, like, I'm very onto the, like, displays and whatnot during games, especially big games. But when it comes down to light shows, nah, not for me, man. It's just I'm just concentrating on the game. Just want to watch football. That's all. At the end of the season, he'll be top 6. Martin, remember I told you Nico G. Yeah. Nah, Nico G is cooking,
Oh yeah,
bro.
Nico G was outstanding
Yeah.
today in
You,
midfield.
you don't even feel like
Nico G was
you need
outstanding
Rodri.
once again today, Matej. He
Yeah.
was outstanding again today.
Who needs Rodri?
Hey, now come on now, now come on now, Matej. At
Uh,
least I'm telling you, Matej. Rodri is doing some amazing off-field work. He's mentoring him.
Vomitator, like it or not, we live in water air. I see what you're doing there, bro. Uh, and this, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Zoe. The guy's been our top 5 player since last season. Yeah, true, man. I think, last season, do you know, last season Nunes was putting the same type of performance, but there was just that bozo moment in the game where he was overshadowing his whole performance. But he was even last season, man. If you guys remember, yeah, when we didn't have any wingers, Grealish was injured, Doc was injured, and he went into that left wing position, and he was cooking, man. Him and Haaland, they were literally cooking, bro. And I think he was providing assist and goals, and then he asked to play left back, and he done the job, man. Sorry, not left back, right back. Listen, I think people are a bit too over analytical when it comes to Nunes, and I think he's been decent, man. He's been the
Yeah,
key
he's been decent.
in that back four.
He's
He's
been
been,
key.
yeah. If you, bro, not many left back go up against players like Semenyo, fast, strong, skillful, and he dealt with them. Do you know what I mean? Um, we have the best squad in England. I'm not
Yeah,
so sure about
facts we
that,
do.
bro. Nah, I don't think. I'm not so sure, man. I feel like we need.
We need
I,
wingers though, Matej. I agree
I,
with that. We need
I
wingers.
we need a winger that can actually bang goals. But we've got some. We've got the wingers that we have. They're skillful. They look at taking on players, and they're quick. But when it comes down to the final third, they just lack that in the product. You know what I mean? And they lack consistency as well. So yeah, once we have that player, then maybe that player can be Marmoush just to help in with Haaland. But Marmoush doesn't seem to get that many minutes these days. He's been treated like an academy player. Do you know what I mean? Even Oscar Bob played more minutes than him. Um, The Nunes Bozo was when Gigi had to come out in his area and clear the ball. He turned his back to play. However, he was pretty solid. Nah,
Yeah, he
man.
was.
Nah. Come on, bro. Come on. That's the nah. Nah. I think, bro. Even bloody John Stones had a Bozo moment in one moment that game, but doesn't define his overall play, does it? He left to Riley. Oh yeah, that was it. Foden? Yeah, he was Savi was offside, but brother, he- whether you're offside or not, people will start. But if you're offside, yeah, fair enough. But people will look at your finishing. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
way
they'll
you
look at your
start,
finishing,
bro,
defo.
the way you skied that ball, yeah. Let's say for example, if he wasn't offside,
Oh, yeah.
brother, people were like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you need to do better there, man. You gotta do better. Um, Cherky and the Big Don.
Exactly, Zoro. Yeah, the Big
Bro,
Don, Turkey.
yeah,
My God, yeah.
they were bargains, weren't they? Proper bargains, man.
Proper bargains.
Yeah, and people didn't want Donnarumma. They're like, oh, what's gonna happen with Trafford? We promised Trafford the number one spot after Edison. He needs to be here so he can understud the Edison role. What a load of bollocks, man. You guys are chatting shit, honestly. Can't lie. You guys, brother. Edison had, yeah, 5 different goalkeepers, 4 different number two. Yeah. How many of them he improved? Tell me one goalkeeper, one number two that was here when Edison was here that improved. Because you were telling us that Saville will be understanding the Edison role, so he'll be learning from Edison. So next season he'll become a number one. So how many number two throughout the entire 8 years that Edison was here? Yeah, he improved because Ortega's
See,
came when Ortega's
yeah,
when
Ortega. Yeah, Ortega was
no
there.
no
Yeah, I
no
know
no
that.
when
Ortega.
Ortega's came on in the treble season, he was decent in the treble season. That was his first
He was
season,
decent.
and he fell off a cliff after that. Do you know what I mean? Ortega came with the quality of shot stopping. He didn't learn that from Edison, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Exactly. So if Edison is that guy who is a mentor with his passing ability to the number two, how many number two that were at this football club when Edison was here, they actually improved? None of them. So
He improved none.
what makes you think that Trafford would have improved? See, these people, yeah, they don't. They think we are tapped. It's a lot of bollocks, man.
I'm telling you, some City fans have no brain, Matteus. That's the problem.
Oh man, fuck that guy, he's shit. I keep telling you, Edison was shit. Yeah, people were just blaming defenders. Oh, remember against Tottenham in the Champions League. Oh, it's Laporte. Against Real Madrid, Laporte. It's like no. Look at your goalkeeper. Look at him in
Yeah, the
goal.
goalkeeper. Yeah, he was
You know what I
conceding
mean?
chances.
Brother,
Edison was conceding chances even against Chelsea. What are we doing
brother.
here?
He was getting bit on the first post. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, Liverpool, man. What do you reckon? Because it's Sunday, isn't it? Like they obviously Liverpool was coming at the back of 2 wins. They won Villa. They beat Villa home and they beat Real Madrid yesterday. Real Madrid are a bit awful. They're awful. I can't
Yeah.
lie. They're dead.
And yeah, Mateus, for all them crybaby Madridistas, yeah. First of all, hold that, yeah. You cheating scum, hold that, yeah. Papa Paris's money didn't even debit into the ref's bank account, yeah. So hold that. Second of all, yeah. Don't give me bull about Mbappe, yeah. Man was missing the entire game. Man was nowhere to be seen
Mm.
after
Now
that
let,
chance.
let's
Where
let's
was
touch
he?
let's touch on Liverpool, bro. What do you reckon that game is gonna go? And who would you start on Sunday? Obviously, after this performance, and there was quite a lot good performance, especially like players like John Stones, um, Savio and Doku. Obviously, we've got Cherky. Who would you start against Liverpool?
Uh, if I were to pull up past results against Liverpool at the Etihad, mm, I would say pull up the one against pull up the one in the treble season where we
No, no,
outclassed
no,
them
no.
4-0.
Who would you start on Sunday?
Which I start. Obviously, I'll start the Big Don uh, at goal, and for my back line, I would say keep it the same, like how we kept it against Bournemouth. That was working, I feel. So I would say put in Nunes as a pacey right back. I mean, I don't know about AK-45. I mean, if you're referring to me, but um, I would say if Kusanov is fit, put him in there. Just like for like say in this in the later part the second in the latter part the second half, I would say uh get him on the pitch, let him get some minutes. But for my right back for now, I would actually put in Nunes in there. Nunes, Guardio, Diaz, Nico Riley as my back four, and front and my midfield would be Nico G, Cherky, Bernardo.
If Rodri is fit, would you guys start Rodri?
If he's fit, yeah. I mean, like if he's fit, then I would start him, of course. But then, I mean, like
Would
not
you bench Nico,
immediately.
Nico Gonzalez?
I wouldn't, mate. Personally, no, look. Personally, I wouldn't bench Nico Gonzalez, man. I mean, Nico Gonzalez is actually proving to be him. He is on form at the moment. He is
Mm.
doing really, really well, and he needs to keep playing. But if you're asking about Rodri, um, look, let's just imagine that both of us, let's just imagine that I'm Pep Guardiola, and if I had Rodri on the bench, I would basically sub off Nico G when we're at a comfortable position, like say, like say when we are like two goals up with a clear with Liverpool scoring at least one goal. Um, we would find a way to possibly get the third goal, then sub up
Yeah.
Nico G and getting Rodri for that control. I
Mm.
feel.
Yeah. I think Liverpool will play in transition. I don't think they will come and press us. I think they will just play a very smart game where they'll drop their lines a bit, the attacking lines, and they'll try to hit us on the break. Obviously with Mo Salah, Ekatike, and like Szoboszlai, for example, and whatnot. So as I say, I would keep the same back line, but I wouldn't start Roger. I would just keep Nico Gonzalez in there. I would play Reinders and forward the midfield, maybe Cherk in there as well. Um,
And front
I,
and
I,
yeah,
I think
Matteus coming.
I think I would play Doku
Sorry,
rather than Savio.
I will
I
play
would
Doku, of course. I
I
would
think
definitely play
Savio
Doku.
Savio is better defensively because Savio he runs a lot. I mean, in the defensive phase, he's good defensive. Doku is a bit lazy when it comes down to dropping back. Doku, if you watch Doku, when it's time to run back, he sometimes he's just jogging. Really, he's not like quick. Whereas Savio, he's quite quick when the team hasn't got the ball and the opposition is on the counter. Savio kind of I think at him he puts a lot of effort, more effort than Doku. I'm not saying Doku doesn't help defensively, but I think when it comes down to off the ball, Savile quite does more than Doku. But I think because we've got players, the problem is if you're going with players like Cherky and Foden, you kind of need a Savio in there just to help out the defense, especially with the fullbacks, something like Matteus Nunes, or even O'Reilly if he plays on the left hand side to help out with Mo Salah and Conor Bradley because they will be attacking the channel in there. But yeah, I think because the problem is it's a must win game because Arsenal is going to play on Saturday and Arsenal play Sunderland. We expect Arsenal to beat them, so by Sunday we're going to the game 9 points behind, which is a massive gap. So yeah, I think if we have to win it, even if it's a 1-0 or 2-1, we just have to win it that game. I think Zoro say I'm not worried about Salah not trying to party, yeah, but Salah can just drop his stinkers, but when it comes down to Man City, the guy always seems to
He'll
score.
turn up. He'll turn up,
Yeah,
Matteus.
he
He will
turns up.
turn up against us. Therefore, he'll turn up against us for sure.
Yeah. One thing I must say is, Zoro, I think this time we don't have Edison because Edison he was just pants when it comes down to Salah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
He's
We got
like
the big Don a goal this
yeah.
time, and
Well,
Matteus,
I wouldn't
Matteus,
underestimate Salah. He always turns up against us. Go
yeah,
on,
and
go on.
I'll tell you what, I'm not that worried now because we got GG in there who has faced Liverpool at who's faced Liverpool before at Anfield, and he knocked them out
Who?
last year.
Nico G didn't play.
No, he didn't play.
No, he didn't. Last year midfield was Rico Lewis and Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. That was the midfield three.
Yeah, that was the midfield. Yeah,
Nico G didn't play. Nunes plays as Nunes played winger, and then we played Foden in that game. I remember the back line was Walker, Akanji, Diaz, and Ake. Then we had Bernardo and Rico Lewis double pivot. Then we had old Sega in goal. Nico G wasn't there.
he wasn't there.
No.
He wasn't there. Oh
Well,
yeah, Matthias, as I was saying, this season I'm confident because we've got the best goalkeeper in the world, we've got the best striker in the world, and we've got a compact midfield this time. And I'm confident. I'm confident that we can get the 3 points on
yeah,
Sunday
we have to,
and
bro.
beat Liverpool.
Yeah, and I think if you get the win, yeah, not gonna lie, if you get the win, after international break, we've got a hard fixture against Newcastle away, which I guess we're gonna get everyone back by then because it's 2 weeks. I think we're gonna get Roger back fully fit that he can help in there, and if we're going to beat Newcastle away, there's another 3 points. Arsenal got some difficult fixture coming. They've got the North London derby in there. They've got Chelsea in between. They've got Bayern Munich fixtures like that. So it's going to be quite a lot for them. So we just need to keep within that touch distance. We don't want to go over double digits in terms of points gap. Do you know what I mean? So we want to keep like 6, maybe 7, especially at this part of the season. Because I was watching Arsenal, although they've been getting a lot of praises, yeah, I was watching them, and for me, yeah, they look like a team that they running through emotions. They are playing to be praised by the media. What I mean by that is like,
Exactly.
what I mean by that, I think it was on the fifth minute on the 90th, and I was watching their players like literally running, Saka running back like 50, 40 kilometers back just to put a tackle in there. And I was like, bro, you're 3-0 up. You've just been injured for quite a while. Why are you putting that sort of effort?
Exactly.
And I think the amount of effort that they put in on, especially the players that have been injured already, it will start catching up on them later on in the season because they are so asphyxiated with this clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet. Obviously, the media is pushing the narrative and set play, set play. And I feel like they will get tired really quick. And I saw Gabriel put in a tackle on the 90th minute, yeah, 95th minute. That was the last kick of the game, to a point where I was like, bro, you're 3-0 up, and all you're thinking, oh, let's avoid, let's not concede. But you're not thinking that by throwing yourself into those tackles, you can get a serious injury that can harm the team. Do you know what I mean? If you look at the way we play, people say, "Oh, second half we were not good." But yeah, second half we are trying. When we lead in the game, when we lead by 2 goals, for example, we were 3-0, 3-1, or 3-0 up, we are managing the game by not overdoing things and keeping ourselves fit at the same time, because we are looking at a season, not a game. Do you know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
why
Facts.
that's why people think, oh, we were shit, we were good in the first half, or we were shit in the second half. No. If you look at the games, like for example, um no, Burnley at home, or even Everton, we were quite good in the second half because we were not winning in the first half, and we're like, all right, okay, we have to win this game. So we kind of up the tempo and we were running a bit more. Whereas in games where we s- we s- we literally just scored a lot of goals in the first half, yeah, we 2-0 up in the first half, but maybe get a second goal in a second early on in the second half. Then throughout that the second half, we are trying to manage the game and manage our fitness. We're not going to throw ourselves into tackles. We're not going to go pressing like a madman. And that's the difference I was seeing between them two teams. I was looking at Arsenal, 87th minute, and they were all pressing the goalkeeper, they were pressing the defense and whatnot, and they were 3-0 up away. And I was like, why are you guys pressing? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, obviously, I think what the difference is between both teams is just experience. We know that at this half of the season, yeah, let's stay within the race. Let's stay just there and thereabout. When it comes down to the second half of the season, right, we've got another gear. We're fresh. Do you know what I mean? Let's go again. And if you look at Arsenal, is in the second, they've already got a lot of injury in the first half of this because usually
Yeah,
they
now
get
they
a lot
got
of,
now.
yeah.
Yorker's on the list right now
Usually,
as well.
usually they have a lot of injury in the second half of the season, but this time the injury came in early, and because and most of their injury, 90% of their injury, all of their injuries are on the attacking players. And the reason why it's happening is because their attacking players. I always telling people, Arsenal defense is not that good. The difference is because the attacking and the midfield, yeah, whenever they don't have the ball, they help out the defense by running a lot, running back quite a lot. Like players like Saka, that's why most of their players they get a hamstring injury because they track back way too much. And I was watching Pep Guardiola in the press conference for Dortmund, and he said it. Yeah, he actually summarized it perfectly. He said it. I'm not gonna ask Erling Haaland to run 30 to 40 meters back whenever we don't have the ball because I need him fresh when we have the ball.
Correct. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
And I was watching it. I think I was watching Troops, and he said Gyökeres has run 2 kilometers more for Arsenal than he did the entire season at Sporting Lisbon. And I was like, that's your striker. Your striker shouldn't be like a defender running to put the tackles in there. I'm like, your
Exactly. I mean, a
striker,
striker is meant to be a
bro.
striker, Mateus.
When people
A
say
striker
Erling
is
Haaland,
meant to be a striker,
yeah, when
Mateus.
people say Erling Haaland doesn't press, Erling Haaland should not be pressing like a madman. The players around him, they're the ones that need to put it. They need to work double shift because Erling Haaland is there to be fresh on the pitch and win your football match. When the team has the ball, yeah, Erling Haaland is good to go. Make those run so we can score. And I was watching, yeah, Madwake is injured, Martinelli, the striker, and I was like, why are all the attacking players are injured? It's because they've been asked to do so much in the defensive side to a point where when it comes down to the attack, they all knackered. That's why most of their goals come from set play, corners, and it's scored by defenders and and defensive players because the attack is tired. And
Exactly.
and then it's only and I was watching them yesterday. I'm like, it's only November. These guys needs to be careful because they I don't think they learned from last season because they went in that PSG game without Jesus or Kai Havertz and whatnot. And I'm like, you don't want to make the same mistakes as last season just because you added more depth, yeah. And even your depth that you've added, they're all getting injured. They're all getting
Yeah.
injured because you've asking them too much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I know my boy Palmer will show us blueprints to expose that the defense. Their defense, yeah, you could see. That's why when they went man to man with us, we scored straight away after 9 minutes. And then Erling Haaland had another chance where he could have laid off to Foden to make to score the second, but obviously he took a shot. The only reason why they got all this defensive record, yeah, is because their wingers, when they don't have the ball, literally act like a fullbacks. They defend. Do you know what I mean? They literally, and then DM drops into that in between the centre half. So basically, they've got a backline of 7, and then you've got the DMs and the striker and they're pressing in between that back line. So they make it very difficult to go to like to break down. But by the time you win the ball and you start going to attacking, your players have to run back. Saka have to run
Yeah.
from
Backtracking.
left back
Yeah.
into
Backtracking.
there. Yeah,
Backtracking your
do you know what I
players.
mean?
Yeah.
But no, you have to run forward. That's why when you in most of the counters, you don't score. You go for the corner because mentally you're already tired. And if you're asking your players to make this sort of effort throughout the at the beginning of the season, you will knacker yourself. Hamstring injury will start kicking in, knee injuries will start happening. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter whether you play 1 or 2 games because the stress level and the effort that you asking from these players is kind of too much, especially in the attack. That's why you see sometimes, yeah, Jeremy Doku or Haaland, they don't press when we don't have the ball, and you shouting it, you shout, oh, drop back, and they're just there jogging because they know, yeah, there are certain moments in games they don't need to press, they don't need to do much of defensive work. The team has to do it for them because they have to keep fresh. They're the ones that are going to win in football match. The defensive will keep you in the game, but the attack will win you football matches. Do you know
Yeah.
what I
And
mean?
Mateus, to to summarize what you just said just now. Yeah. The key players wins you games, and it's
Mm.
very important. Yeah, it's very important to keep them fresh because if you tire them out, it's a long day. It's a
Yeah.
long day it's a long day if they're tired, if they're out of stamina or like see, if they're knackered, they can't score goals, we can't win games, and I'm telling you, this is what has costed us last season.
Mhm. Yeah, I like this coming from Zora. He said that they can't win any major trophy this season. That's why they're going for they're going after records, not conceding shot on target. Yes, they. I think they've done that in previous seasons. I think they've done. Was it a couple of seasons ago where they were kind of happy that they had more wins and they had more goals than invisible team, and they were like, "Oh, we had more wins than the Invisibles. We had more goals. We scored more goals than the Invincible." Yes, what is true, but the difference is the 2014 they lifted the trophy. You didn't. So
Yeah,
these records, yeah, they relevant. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's what they're trying to do. So because at the end of the day, if they don't win anything, they can the fan base or even the manager they can come out and say, "Well, we tried. We had the most clean sheet in the league. We were the best defense. Yeah, we were scoring goals. Yeah, yet we didn't win the title. The previous season, we scored more goals than any teams in the Arsenal history. We didn't win the title this season." We had the best defense that any Arsenal team or any team in the Premier League. Yet we didn't win the title. Yeah, you look into you looking more into have records than actually managing your squad properly to a point to where when it comes down to crescendo of the season, March, April, May, your squad is kind of fresh. Right, let's go. Do you know what I mean? If even our worst, yeah. If you look back on last season, yeah, we were pretty shit in the
we
first
were
half of the
shit
season,
last season. Don't
yeah.
don't give me
But
PTSD of last season, but
do you
James
know?
Carter,
But
we were absolutely getting
do you know
popped off the park.
do you know what happened in the second half of the season? We were getting results. Yeah, we were getting results. We were doing our job. See, that's the mentality that we
Yeah,
have at Man City. Yeah, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
correct.
Man City players and this squad, like not just the players, I think the fan base. That's why the fan base are not that concerned about 6 points is fine. You know, we sitting there, we're like, yeah, it's fine. Because we've been there before. We've been with Liverpool under Pellegrini. We were 8 points behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
And
were.
we were like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. We will catch them. And we did. We went on and we won the league. With Man United, with Aguero, when we won the league with Aguero moments, we were 5 points behind them. Yeah. We went to Newcastle and we won. No, we were 5 points when we went to Arsenal. We lost 1-0 when Balotelli got sent off and Arteta scored. And I think Mancini came out and said, "I would tell the press that we out the title race, but we're not. Let's go until the end." And we went until the end. We won the title. So we have that
Yeah,
mentality that yeah, I know we are behind. We're gonna find ourselves even 7 or 9 points behind. But we know, right? Okay, when it starts, when the season starts properly, because people look at like for example PSG are not the same team. PSG last season was really bad in the group stage as well, but when it comes down to knockout stage, teams are different.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, they are different.
and you saw it. PSG lost to Arsenal, and then on the group stage, when it came down to the knockout stage, they slapped them home and away. It's different. It's a different animal. Do you know what I mean? Real Madrid in the group stage is different than the one in knockoff stage in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, listen. I think I was watching them and I was like, this Arsenal team is going to burn out really quick. They are.
I think so too. I think so too, Matteus. I'm telling you. Give it give it till March or April. I'm telling you, Matteus. Give it till March or April. They're gonna start burning out.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
burnout's gonna start for them. Trust me, it's gonna happen because I'll tell you why, Matteus. If you remember the treble season,
Yeah.
Arsenal were actually poised to win that league title, but we were in the same scenario as in 2013. Uh, we were what 6 points behind them. Uh, when we lost to Spurs, players were like losing
Mm.
motivation. Players were feeling down after that
And
loss.
I think,
But
and you know the difference is, yeah. I think their attack is really poor. Yeah, and I think they what the defense is winning them games with the corners and whatnot, even the defense midfields. But they'll come to a point in the season where you're gonna need your attack to win your football matches, because even though you've got a great defense, when you start conceding goals, your defense is gonna start becoming a bit worried, and that your defense will have to rely on the players up front to start scoring goals so they can get that confidence back. Right now, the players up front is not scoring that many goals. Saka's not scoring goals apart from penalties. Yeah. Eze's not scoring. Well, he scored one. I think, yeah, he scored one or two. And Jokeris is scoring a few goals. But apart from that, they're not really like having that fluidity up front. And that's going to be needed. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we know, for example, we at Man City, we know that we can score goals any game. We just our main concern is keep the midfield solid and the defense solid, because we're not up front, we're gonna
exactly,
score. Yeah, and we are building from there because we know by the moment with big Donnarumma in goal and we have that defense. If the defense becomes solid, then you've got Nico Gonzalez and Rodri in there, and you're like, right, okay, that midfield is stable. The attack is gonna win us game. We just tell Haaland, just score as much goal as you can. We're gonna sort that out in here. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not gonna score from corners. We shit on corners, bro. Let's face it.
we are shit in corners. We've always been shit in corners, Mateus. I mean, ever since FC, I'll tell you, one time we were good at corners was in 2011. I think remember David Silva took that corner kick, and Edin Dzeko put that header to make it. I think to make it what
I was
1-1,
2-2.
2-1, 2-1. Yeah, we were
No,
2-2.
no,
Yeah,
I
2-2.
was 2-2. The first goal was scored by Zabaleta. We were 1-0
Yeah,
up.
Zabaleta. Yeah, correct. Yeah, the first goal was scored by Zabaleta. Second goal was scored by Edin Dzeko from a corner,
Yeah,
headed headed straight to the goal. And then the third goal, the Sergio the Sergio Aguero moment with the
yeah.
with that cheeky Balotelli
Yeah,
pass.
I think when we had Laporte, we were quite good on corners. Laporte used to score quite a
Yeah,
lot of
we were.
goals. Yeah, yeah, and he used to do that celebration thing. Yeah. But anyway, let's wrap it up, man. I'm tired. I need to go to get some
Yeah,
rest, bro. I'm tired. I can't lie.
yeah,
But
but
yeah,
I'm telling you, I feel good. I'm telling you, with this result, I
yeah.
feel good.
Nah, we need
I
yeah. If we beat Liverpool, if it despite the Arsenal wins against Sunderland, yeah, that's another thing. If we win against Liverpool, we're going to international break looking a bit more optimistic. Do you know what I mean? We're going
yeah,
international break thinking, right, okay, we although we were quite poor against Villa, but and not and Monaco where we bought two new we
yeah,
bought a 2-0 lead, but other than that we were quite good in other games. So yeah, man, I think when we're gonna have an November time, we got some easy fixtures coming in. We've got Leeds away, no, Leeds at home. We've got Sunderland at home, I think. I think the only the only hard fixture we have is Newcastle away. But other than that,
Newcastle, yeah.
other than that, we've got some easy fixtures, and I think we're gonna start building up from there. And I think we've got Leverkusen at home in the Champions League. Win that game, then we've got Real Madrid away. I think if even by winning Leverkusen and get a draw, depending on other results in the table, we can kind of be on that top 8 and we can kind of qualify.
Yeah, we can qualify easily.
But yeah, yeah, man. I think listen,
Yeah, they are.
it was a good result, man. And big up everyone that turning up. Big up Zoro, big man, top man Zoro. Yeah, I hope you well. Yeah, and big up everyone Omar in the chat as well. So yeah, probably gonna do a stream. Probably gonna do press conference reaction for Liverpool on. I'm quite busy this week, to be honest. I'm working Friday and Saturday. Press conferences usually on Fridays. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll let you guys know in the chat when I'm available, man. But yeah, big up, AK. You take care. Yeah, we speak soon.
Yeah, we'll speak soon, Matteus. And yeah, 4-1, I will take it.
Up the
And
Blues.
Sunday, yeah,
Come on,
and
sir.
Sunday, we will be there. Yeah, I want revenge against flipping Arne slut. Yeah, remember that. Arne slut. Yeah, we're coming for you.